And I'm sure we all want to have a great life, right? And in order for us to do this, we need to develop 4 habits for us to just live that great life. And joining us in studio is Mr. Veli Ndaba, who's a motivational speaker, author, entrepreneur, and life and business coach, to help us with those words of wisdom to get us to a place where we're great people and we live great lives. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Griselda, and to all the wonderful listeners. We are talking about these critical behaviors or habits that will actually help us live a great life. And what are these for? It's something that's very important to understand, that as human beings, we are creatures of habits. It means we are what we repeatedly do. And if you are not producing the results that you want or that you are expecting, it's simply because your habits are not in line with what you want to produce. So I want to share about 4 of these critical habits that you need to develop. The first habit is organization. This organization talks about being organized. It talks about having a structure, talks about having a plan, knowing that the first thing you do, for example, on the day is this one, and the second one is this, and then follows that and that and that. So it means you have a structure in place. You know when to do what. And then number 2, we're talking about double checking or triple checking your work. It doesn't matter how small a thing that you have to double check or triple check. A simple SMS, a simple WhatsApp message, and a simple email. Always try to make sure that you check it about 2 times or 3 times to make sure that the message that you want to convey is clear and then it's actually to the point. And most people just write things without really double checking their work. And that is a habit that's very important that you need to develop, because there are many mistakes that people, make. They just write emails and off they send the email. And then when you read it, it's full of grammatical errors, it's full of things. But someone says, no, I send an email, because we are busy being busy. We're all over the place. So we need to develop this kind of habit. So this is something that will actually help you to focus in the future. And then the third one is called prudence. Prudence talks about the ability to make the right choices, the right decisions. Because there are many people who are very busy in life, but on the wrong things. That's what is called sweating the small stuff. You are busy being busy, and someone says, but I don't know, why am I not getting or seeing the results? Because I'm so busy, I work hard. But the thing is, you are sweating the small stuff. You're not working on what you're supposed to be working on. And these are the 3. And then the 4th one is the one that is called diligence. And diligence it's about hard work, working hard. And when you work hard, and most people, we are always told that to succeed or to do well in life, you've got to work hard. You've got to work hard. But working hard is only the 4th component. It's only when you are organized. It's only when, you are double checking your work. And then it's only when you have made the right choices and right decisions that you start focusing your energies onto this thing that you are doing, because it's correct. Mm-hmm. That's why there's a guy who was an Italian economist by the name of Alfredo Pareto. He came up with this 80-20 principle. So it means that 80% of the results should come from 20% of your activities. So if it means you are only if you are focusing on 80% of the activities, don't be surprised when you only get 20% of the results. So this is something that's very important. So being busy doesn't really mean that you are focusing on what you need to be working on. If you look at people who are doing well in life, they only focus on a few things. And when you focus on a few things, it means all your time and your energy is actually used effectively. And you'll see maximum results. And people say, but you've got to balance things. But if you look at people who are successful, they produce epic results. Why? Because they're eccentric. It means you can't just balance everything. There's something where you need to focus your time on. Because if you don't do that, you'll just get mediocre results. So it's a matter of habits. If you develop these habits, they'll end up driving you. Like I said, that the results that we produce in life, they are based on the habits that are driving us. So when you grow up and like the way we are told of things, we end up developing habits that are not, helping us. So right now, being an adult simply means that you've got to be deliberate with the habits that you want. So you need to identify the results that you want to produce in life, and then come back and identify the habits that will be in line with the results that you want to produce. So most people have got great plans, or they've got grand plans, but if you look at their habits, they are actually self-sabotaging, which is the main problem. So that's something that we need to look at and be able to look at life and saying, what is it that I want to produce? And are these habits that are driving me, helping me produce these results? So that's something that's very important.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you very much for always helping us to just become better people. Where do we find you?
I'm available on velindaba.com. So if you go to velindaba.com, you'll find everything, and even more than what you thought you'll find.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Griselda.